You ride for hours, winding up switchbacks, pushing through every curve with anticipation. The promise of a jaw-dropping vista pulls you onward. But when you finally reach that legendary overlook, the reward you've been chasing is nowhere to be found. All you see is a thick, soupy wall of fog. The world's been swallowed up. No sweeping mountain ranges, no distant valleys, just gray mist as far as the eye can see. If you're a rider, sooner or later, this happens. Maybe you're climbing California's Big Sur, rolling along the Blue Ridge Parkway, or tackling the hairpins of Pikes Peak. You check your weather apps, plan for golden hour, and imagine the perfect panoramic shot. But mountain weather has a mind of its own. One moment you're basking in sunlight, the next you're wrapped in clouds. That mountaintop view you came for? It's off playing hide and seek in the sky. So what do you do now? Do you wait it out, hoping for a lucky break? Or do you chalk it up as a bust and get back on the road? Here's my quick checklist for making that call, so you can spend less time staring at fog and more time making memories. First, check the weather radar. Apps like Windy, My Radar, On Clear Outside aren't just for predicting rain. They show you real-time cloud layers. Sometimes what looks like endless fog is just a passing bank. If it's moving through, give it 20 or 30 minutes. You might be surprised how fast things change. Next, consider elevation. Fog clings to certain altitudes. If you're right in the middle of it, riding a little higher or lower could clear things up fast. Check your map, look for a turnout above or below, and see if you can outsmart the cloud. Time of day matters too. Morning fog often burns off by mid-morning, especially if the sun's beginning to break through. Evening fog, on the other hand, that's usually a sign the clouds are settling in for the night. Use this to gauge whether waiting is worth it. Feel the wind. Is there any movement in the air? Even a gentle breeze can help break up the fog, so pay attention to what you feel, not just what you see. If the air is completely still and damp, the fog might be sticking around. Finally, set a personal cutoff. For me, it's 30 minutes. If the view doesn't open up by then, I move on. No regrets. There's always another overlook, another adventure down the road. But foggy days don't have to be failures. With a little prep, you can turn even a zero-view ride into something memorable. Always pack layers. Fog usually means cold and wet, so bring a windproof jacket and glove liners. Even if you left home in sunshine, think outside the box with your photos and videos. No sweeping vistas? No problem. Capture moody silhouettes, snap close-ups of your bike beaded with dew, or film a time-lapse as the mist swirls. Fog has its own magic if you embrace it. And don't forget to mark the spot. Drop a pin on your map, jot down a note. That same overlook could be jaw-dropping on your next ride, and you'll want to remember exactly how to get back. Not every ride ends in postcard perfection, and that's what makes the adventure real. Sometimes fog ruins the view. Sometimes it is the view. It's all part of the journey. I want to hear from you. What's your worst foggy fail? Tell your story in the comments below. And if you want more real-world travel tips to save your ride, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. The road and the fog are always waiting.